Hello. Welcome back to the King of Diamonds channel. So, today I wanted to talk about the DCU because there is a lot of news going around at the moment regarding the new DCU universe, including a Superman 2 announcement, release date. Apparently it's called Superman Man of Tomorrow. Very nice indeed. And it even came out with a little bit of artwork with Lex Luthor and Superman standing next to each other. I thought that was really nice. So seeing as there's more talk going down the streets, I thought I'd want to talk about some of the things that I feel like I want to see in the new DC universe as it progresses. I only have three really big things that I want, and I know that they're not guaranteed to happen. At least one of them is very likely, which I'll leave for last, but it's also the most important one, hence why I'll leave it last. So I'm just going to outline my little wish list and tell you that I will be very annoyed if I don't get any of these things. A couple of them are a little unlikely. I guess the first thing I'd like to see is relating to the music. As we saw in the new Superman movie, the theme song is the same theme song that John Williams created, except with a little bit of a twist on it. They took the old melody, but then used electric guitar on it and made it sort of modernized. So they kept what was special about it, but also changed it to suit the new universe. I think what I'd like to see with Batman is a similar thing. Now, you can't really take Danny Elfman's theme and make that modernized. It is pretty much perfect how it is, and I don't really see a version of that theme song being adapted to sound different. It doesn't compute in my brain, but I think what would work is if you remember the 1960s Batman theme song, the one that goes na 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 Batman, that one. What if they took that theme song but turned it into a rock track and modernized that, and then made that the theme song for Batman and Robin in the new Batman Brave and the Bold? Because this new universe is very much sort of traditional in a comic book sense. It's traditional to the original comics and is very reminiscent of the original comics. And I think if they're finally using Robin again, which they haven't in a long time, it would be nice to have sort of a throwback theme song in the movie. That's not a must thing. I don't even think that they ever would do something like that. But I think it would be a nice thing to add in if they did do something like that, even if it wasn't the main theme song. Maybe they could just have a little track in the soundtrack that's a little reminiscent of the original Batman theme. Number 2, I want Grant Gustin. I know a lot of people want Grant Gustin. I definitely think he should be in the DCU at some point in some capacity. I don't think he needs to be Barry Allen. I understand that they'll want a younger person to be playing the Flash, and that totally makes sense. If they have an older Barry Allen, they could cast Grant Gustin. But I think what they should do is they should make Grant Gustin Jay Garrick. Many people know Grant Gustin as the Flash from the CW TV show, and there is episodes where Jay Garrick makes an appearance in that show, and Grant Gustin gets to play Barry Allen, and he's meeting up with the original Flash, and it's really cool. I think we could have a similar thing going for the new universe, where maybe we get Grant Gustin playing Jay Garrick, and he can sort of act as a mentor character to some extent to whatever Flash is taking control over this new universe, whether that be Barry Allen or Wally West. Doesn't really matter to me. Number 3, and most importantly, and I do think that this one will happen, Superman and Batman need to be friends. Please let them be friends. I'm so sick of them being depicted as hating each other. It's funny in the Lego Batman movie, and in Batman vs Superman, I know that the whole point of that movie was that they were going to fight each other, but I really just don't want to see that. I don't want to see Batman and Superman throwing down on each other. If they do fight, it should be verbally. They can have a disagreement or an argument. But I think overall what I want is I just want them to be like besties. You know, they were friendly to each other in the Justice League TV show. I want something more reminiscent of that. And honestly, I'm getting the vibe that's the sort of thing that's going to happen. I can't see David Cornsweet wanting to fight Batman. So when it comes to that part of my wish list, it's looking pretty good there. So yeah, those are just like 3 little things that I want to see. This is a very short video. I just wanted to comment on the DCU because it's really exciting. We're getting a new universe and there's lots of stuff coming out. We've got the Clayface show is probably going to be coming out next year, I heard. And then they've got Superman 2 being announced and Supergirl's coming out next year or something like that. Lots of stuff to look forward to, lots of stuff to cover and talk about. So yeah, the DCU is a cinematic universe and it does exist now and you can watch some of it. Anyway, bye!